What's going on, guys? It is me, Nacarelli. Today, our video is brought to you and sponsored by, you guessed it, HK. Now, they don't pay me. I'm just the believer. And hopefully you guys want to see this, because I'm pretty damn excited about it. I can't get my fucking camera to sit still the way I want it to. Alright. So you can see it's an HK. The old HK box. Let's take a look inside. If you can see that. Yep, we're talking about the VP40. This is what you get. Nice little cutout. This particular model comes with factory installed night sights. 1, 2, and a third magazine is actually upstairs. 3 magazines, little speed loader, and all your different back straps and side panels. Nice case. Oh, and there it is. The VP40. Not too many reviews out on this yet. I expect that'll change. What can I tell you about the VP40 that can't already be said about the VP9? The VP9's been out for about a year as of this video, and pretty much has some acclaim across the board. People love the trigger, they think it's good looking, it's reliable, it's got the nice customizable grip panels. So, people didn't really probably expect the VP40 to be too different. This gun's been out probably now 2 months as of this video. And one of the things I'll mention is I wasn't a huge fan of the VP9 when I first picked it up. I happen to be kind of a traditionalist when it comes to HK. And what I mean by that is I kind of, like their hammer-fired pistols, like this one. This is a USP compact. 9mm, and it's an interesting variation just because I have it out here. You can see the safety, but there's no decocker, and it is LEM. So interesting, right? So I like the USPs so much. You can just customize the hell out of it. Safety, no decocker, light LEM. This does have night sights installed from the factory as well. Here, while I have it out, let's do a size comparison if I can. So width, let's see here. It's hard to see. I'm trying to get them in the light for you. So width is relatively similar. The VP40 happens to not taper at all, which gives it a blocky appearance. It is blocky. All this garbage, grease and stuff. But it's actually, if not somewhat slimmer than the USP 9mm compact. Now with these tabs, it's kind of hard to tell that. But whatever, let's put this away, because that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about this. Whoa, it's the worst camera work I've done in a while. So VP40, safety check it here. It's clear. Okay. This particular model, as I said, is called the LE package, stands for Law Enforcement Package. It comes with 3-dot night sights installed from the factory, and you get 3 magazines. This package is $100 more than the basic package, which comes with the phosphorescent painted sights and 2 mags. The VP40 has 13-round magazines. These are identical to the P30 mags with a little rubberized base plate. What do you want to know? Pick rail, ambidextrous mag releases, ambidextrous slide releases, and customizable grip panels. Not going to play with them. It's a striker-fired gun. We all know that. What can I tell you that you might not know about this already? Well, for one, 40 caliber. This thing, I can't believe it. This might be the softest shooting 40 caliber pistol I've ever shot. It is so smooth. It really is incredible. Second, what can I tell you? Well, it is a little bit heavier than a VP9. And that's because this does not taper. The gun, it's not identical to the VP9. The VP9 tapers. This is more of one big solid block. And it's to add weight and robustness for the 40 caliber cartridge. So this is not a exact same slide and frame and then adapted for the 40 caliber. This is its own slide mounted to, I believe, the same frame, but it's its unique own slide. It's much thicker all the way around. It's more blocky and it's heavier. You can definitely feel it's heavier. With the mag in, it's very balanced. What else can I tell you? Well, one thing I don't think people have a good grasp on these VP series of pistols is these tabs back here. The tabs. They're charging supports so that you can grab them, and they work well. But if you don't want them, I hear countless people say, oh, you got to drift the back sight out, and they can come right out. Well, no. Not even close. There's one. Whoops. Dead air. Oh, there it goes. And there's two. I didn't even touch a damn sight. They're not looped in. This is not, you cannot see through. Okay? They have their own individual notch in the slide. Each. They're two separate pieces. Okay? Now, I kind of like them out. That's why they came out so easy. Because they give you a more streamlined appearance. There's a YouTube first. Wingless VP series pistol from the sights. Now, the cool thing is they have their own notch here. Again, it's not see-through. You can't see underneath the sight. But it's got its own notch here, so it actually gives you a little extra traction at the very back there because it's like an extra deep notch. And a little bit more streamlined of a profile. So I kind of like that. I left them in there. Now, just so you can see, how do you put them back in? Well, you kind of just slide them in. Make sure I got the right one on the right side here. Kind of just find the groove. And you just slide it in. I think I got it in. I think I got the wrong one on the wrong side. One more time. Just slide it in. There you go. You just take a little, you take your magazine here. There we go, it's in. Well, it's not in, but I'm not going to sit here and do it now. I've done this like 15 times, slide them in and off. So, whatever. Come on. Get off. There you go. So for $712, which is what this one went for, you get a really, really nice shooting 40 caliber pistol. Now, it's the same size as a Glock 17, or comparing calibers, a Glock 22, but you don't get as many rounds in the magazine, 13 versus 15. But what you get, because I've had plenty of Glock 22s, you get a 40 caliber striker fired gun that's under 30 ounces. That has a phenomenal trigger, and we all know that, but is just so damn soft shooting. I mean, I'm just double tapping with my left hand, it's incredible. I was nervous because this isn't the P30 texture. This is slipperier, and I was worried about gripping control because I used to have a hard time wrangling 40 caliber Gen 3 Glocks. But not the case. So I mentioned I didn't really like the VP series when it first came out. I do like the VP40, and I just shot it so damn well. I could not miss the bullseye. 5 yards, 7 yards, 10 yards, double taps. The gun made me look great. So I just might have got a good one where the sights are really, really well aligned and the barrel and everything just happened to come together with this one. So I'm going to keep this one because I don't think I've ever shot a gun as well as this one today. And I happened to bring this alongside it when I went to the range today. And this was more in line with how I shoot. It was a little bit more spread. And, yeah. So it wasn't me. Because I pulled this out, and I was like, damn, I'm not going to have a good shooting day. And then I pulled this out, and I was like, wow. Wow. What a good shooting gun. So I think this is a great pickup for anybody who wants a striker-fired gun in .40 caliber and has been turned off by the snappiness of the .40 Smith & Wesson cartridge. The fact that it's got HK stamped all over it just is that much better. But honestly, if this was an FN or something else, I would give it high remarks as well. But it's an HK, so it gets the highest of high remarks from your old boy Nacarelli. Anything that I don't like about it? I don't like the slide release here. It's useless. It's so with the VP40, you get a really hard recoil spring. So this is really, really tight against it, and there's just nothing to lever on there. You just can't get it. So this is definitely a power stroke type of gun. Let's see that trigger pull. So you come right there. Perfect. A really good trigger on the range. I think this is probably a better pistol than the VP9 is because of the extra weight and robustness in the slide, giving it a little bit more balance in the hand. I felt the VP9's a little bit flippant, where this has got, I don't know, this is just more in line with kind of your P30s in terms of weight, and it really does a good job. So, good pistol. And for the price, you get HK reliability, ate everything, of course. Ran a couple different things through it today. Don't really remember, but the trough. You've heard me on other videos with my P2000 and stuff with this trough. Didn't bother me today. It might have hit my finger a few times, especially with the 40, but it really didn't bother me too much. Not that I had any pain, and any pain that I did have was certainly overshadowed by my thumb pain from loading the magazines. So that's it. That's all I got. I'll be back with more videos, but HK VP40, HK, man, they just can't stop making some good shit. All right, guys, Nacarelli.